Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reese. I am 3 weeks into my calisthenics journey as a beginner, and today I'm going to talk about what my experience has been like thus far as a beginner starting calisthenics. I'm documenting my entire calisthenics journey here on YouTube, and today I am filming the first of many more updates to come. But yes, as I mentioned, I'm 3 weeks in, so I'm going to be talking about how week 1, 2, and 3 have been thus far. So if that sounds interesting, then definitely consider subscribing and keep watching. I'm gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna break this video down into 3 main talking points. I'm gonna talk about the training that I've done thus far. I'm gonna talk about my mindset and just how I've been feeling in general. And then the third thing I'm gonna talk about is diet. So I'm just gonna talk about each category and kind of go more into depth from there. So let's get started with training first. Okay, so if you watch my previous video, the video that I put out 2 videos ago, I believe it's titled Starting Calisthenics as a Beginner in 2025, I talked about this whole training plan that I created based on an outline that I had found on a YouTuber called Summer Fun Fitness. I can never say her name. Summer Fun Fitness. I found on her YouTube channel. She has a video. I linked it in that video, so I'll put that down below as well. But I used her kind of method that she talks about in that video to create my own workout plan based on the skills and the goals that I had set for my calisthenics journey. So pretty much the only day that I actually attempted to even follow that workout plan was day 1, January 1st, when I committed to my workout, calisthenics journey. I did the workout, but I very quickly realized that even though I was doing beginner workouts, I used a lot of other, like I said, I used ChatGPT and I use YouTube and to see what other calisthenics athletes advertise as good beginner workouts. And to be honest, it was still too challenging. It was still too hard. And I feel like that was the first lesson that I learned in week 1. That was like the main theme of just realizing that I am below a beginner's level. If you are coming from not being active at all. Now, I have a history of being active. Like, I'm at a healthy weight. I was active when I was younger, but more recently, I work a lot. So I sit down for most of the day, and I have not been intentional about moving my body every day. So I pretty much was not exercising at all before I started. I did actually try to start a calisthenics journey back in like October or September, but it fizzled out super quickly. So now I'm committing to it. And like I said, I have not been active in months. So it was way too difficult for me to try to jump into this structured workout plan when I could barely, I had no endurance whatsoever. So I would recommend, if I were to do it over again, if I were to do my week 1 over again, I would start super small, like super small. I would have focused on literally just doing warm-ups and getting in walks, just getting used to moving my body daily, period. Not trying to focus too much on building those calisthenics skills, but literally just getting used to moving my body every day was already a huge feat for me. That trying to focus on making sure my form was good or, doing research into what calisthenics moves I should be doing and trying to tweak my workouts, it was so much easier for me to just focus on, okay, every day I'm just going to focus on moving my body and then just kind of go from there. So the training has been pretty slow to start. For the most part, what I've been doing is just waking up every day with the expectation in my mind already that I'm going to need to do some sort of physical activity. Now, obviously, I am on a calisthenics journey, so I'm trying to prioritize those movements over anything else. But at the end of the day, I just want to be active for 30 minutes a day. So that is the goal that I set for myself, 30 minutes of physical activity per day. And that was a really good starting point for me because, again, it helped me just get used to moving. And it's really hard when you're coming from, again, a true beginner status, not active at all. When you're starting from that, it is really challenging to just get up and go. So make it easy for yourself to keep going and get that momentum going, because the more that you stay consistent, the more that you're building up that discipline. And it's definitely been working for me, at least. I mean, I've been consistent at this point for 3 weeks. For me, that's a pretty long time, and I'm really happy about that. I definitely need to focus on just getting the movement in every day. So to bring it all together, what I've been doing thus far for my training is I would say day one, I definitely did like a true calisthenics workout, but from there, I would do take a walk, do some light cardio, like a little step machine workout. I did that a lot of days. Dynamic stretching, a lot of calisthenics warm-ups rather than true calisthenics, full split workout routine. I have not been doing that. I probably will take another week or so before I really dive deep into doing that. I really am just trying to build the muscle of being active overall. And I feel like that has been a really good approach because it's really helping me just take small baby steps and get to where I need. So I've been focusing on doing push-ups and doing squats. But other than that, I'm not doing anything too crazy. I have been doing some core workouts, but again, mostly I'm just getting used to moving my body, getting used to feeling new sensations and activating different parts of my body that I haven't activated in a really long time. Again, as someone that works at a desk. So I've just been trying to get that movement in every single day. And that has been really, really helpful in helping me stay consistent. And I've definitely already noticed improvements in my strength with my push-ups and with my squats. I'm definitely feeling more stable overall. So that's a really, really good feeling that I'm already seeing the benefits, even though I'm taking it really, really slow and taking breaks I need to. I think I had 3 days in the past 3 weeks, so probably about a week per day where I did nothing. I didn't do any exercising at all, but all of the other days I did at least 30 minutes of exercise, and I did not do 30 minutes straight through. Most of the time it was just me finding pockets of time throughout my day and tracking it on my Apple Watch, and then cumulatively working out for 30 minutes throughout the entire day. So I would wake up and maybe stretch for 5 or 10 minutes, or if I had a break at work, I would do some squats and do some push-ups. And then if I had, maybe before I went to bed, I would do some light cardio or some yoga or something like that. So I would say if you're getting started as a beginner, keep that in mind, unless you're transitioning from something else like, weightlifting or Pilates or yoga or something like that, then definitely just take it slow. Be very patient with yourself. Don't expect to be able to do like tons of things right off the bat because it's just not realistic. And you're going to get burned out really quickly if you try to put so much pressure on having the perfect workout routine and building this workout split and blah, 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 blah. It's just too much. And that is a really quick way to segue into my second overall talking point, which is mindset. I really want to talk about that as a beginner. Don't be discouraged by the fact that you are pretty much starting from nothing. It can feel a little bit demoralizing when you don't even know if you're in proper form. It feels impossible to do anything that you maybe want to do, but it's definitely going to take time. But if you take small baby steps and make sure you are prioritizing movement every single day, it's going to get so much easier, and it's going to be a lot easier to stay consistent. I feel like that mindset shift for me has been a game changer in staying consistent than what I've done previously when I would just, work out for 2 days and then just be like, oh, forget it. This is too hard. I can't do it. I really haven't run into that because I've been allowing myself to take breaks. But while knowing, okay, if I don't feel like working out today, that's fine. I don't feel well, or I started my period or whatever. I don't really need to work out today. I worked out yesterday. I can take a day or two to rest. And, tomorrow I'll take a walk, or tomorrow I'll do this. And usually by the next time, naturally, it would be good for me to get a calisthenics workout in. I would be ready to do that. Okay, so the third thing I want to talk about is diet. So like I said, I started off really slow week 1, week 2, and even week 3. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's the 22nd. So it's been like 21 days pretty much. So I'm working on week 4 now. So week 1 and week 2, I feel like I haven't been breaking it down to weeks like I said I was going to, but whatever. Okay, I'll bring it all back together at the end of the video. I'll definitely bring it back together. So with diet, I started really slow with diet. I did not change my diet at all because in the past when I have started a fitness journey, I've tried to just go balls to the wall, really intense, change up my diet, do this really complicated workout thing. No, I told myself, you know what? I'm trying to start slow. So I'm going to focus on getting movement every day. And I'm just going to eat like how I've been eating. And I was not eating the best. So week 1, week 2, I kept the same diet that I've had previously. And coming out of the holidays, I was really bloated a lot because I was drinking a lot more. I'm not a big drinker, but around the holidays, you're off work or whatever, you're trying to celebrate. So I'd been going out to eat a lot. and I like to go out and have a little cocktail. So, I was having a little cocktail here and there, like pretty much every other day, which I'm not used to that at all. I usually don't go out. I usually only drink water. So I was feeling really bloated. I was just eating whatever, and it really affected my training. It was really difficult for me to get a good workout in, and I was noticing that very, very clearly. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting up there in age a little bit. I just turned 27, so I'm not just like a little young 20-something that can eat whatever and just feel fine. I used to be like that, but I'm getting older, and so I feel like my body is changing, where it's like when I eat like shit, I feel like shit. That is definitely just not something I can avoid anymore. And I'm actually kind of glad, because it motivates me to eat better. I don't even have to feel like it's something I have to do. It's now something that I want to do, because I'm seeing how it affects my workouts when I ate, pizza for breakfast and a bagel for lunch. Like, it doesn't work. So last week was, I would say so week 3 was the first week I would say that I was really intentional about what I was eating. And I noticed a huge difference in the way that I was feeling. My energy levels were way, way higher. I will definitely say week 1 and 2, my energy levels were lower because I wasn't eating well. And I was suddenly introducing more activity into my daily routine, which I was not used to at all. And I was feeling like pretty low energy. And I also just had emotionally, I wasn't in the best place the first 2 weeks of January. So the third week, I feel like I kind of had a better idea of what I wanted to do differently. So I was focused more so on eating better. And now that I'm going into week 4, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be doing differently this week. And I'm so excited to film my next check-in so that we can talk about how things went. So let's get into what I'm going to be doing differently this week. So this week, I'm definitely going to continue to work on eating better. And again, I'm not doing anything restrictive. I am solely focused on eating a diet that's going to support my training. That is my main objective here. I don't know yet. Again, I'm still really new. So definitely subscribe for more content and check out my previous video right here.